Okay, this is the shed at the back of the house at 7086 130th Street in Surrey. It was built in December 1994 to save me from tenants who used to get violent and have this verbal hatred shout at me from all sides. So I moved out of the house and took refuge here. At one point, City Hall wanted to remove it, and then they found that I needed it, so it was permitted to stay. Everything is all right now as far as that goes. I still live in fear. I've been here 36 years. I'm living in fear, as you can see. The fear is of people's talk and how they push me aside and do not allow me to do my work. They're against my real estate. As you will see, the tenants have put all their stuff here. It used to be worse. It used to be piled up in the front on the parking lot so that it would draw attention from everybody, and I would get a bad name like a slumlord and all this. So I left it here just to show you. It'll be cleaned up gradually from tomorrow because I get my checks from the website. It'll be cleared up tomorrow gradually, and probably in a week's time this will be gone. But I kept it especially for you to see. This whole thing basically is a conspiracy to smash the real estate. That's the whole thing. They've got lots of great things to say if you're going to serve them, but as soon as I turn to my real estate, that's it, bingo. I become the dirtiest fellow, I become an Eastern, I become all kinds of things. They say as soon as I am for my real estate, they'll start to hate. And they'll hate me and all this sort of thing. So what they do is they'll turn the fan on 24 hours a day, or they'll start loud music, or they'll do something to aggravate you, or they'll start the talk. So as soon as you come in, like you're coming in from outside, you want peace and quiet, you can hear their hate. And once you come in and close the door, you're okay because it's like sanctuary. That is the main purpose of this shed. I'm so sorry that I have to show it to you after 36 years when I should be really doing well. In 1979, I would have been a millionaire. I was right on schedule, but they just smashed all the homes. And it's sad. Well, it's not only sad, it's aggravating, it's frustrating, because everybody was saying nothing was happening. So that's where the fear started. As soon as they started saying nothing is happening, nobody's harassing you, you're imagining it, and all this sort of thing, a lot of anguish was created. And when I finally stood up to it, they put me in a psychiatric ward there, and from then on they were treating me with medication that almost killed me twice. Then they stopped it. After they stopped it, all the people started frightening me, saying if I didn't do what they wanted, they would put me on medication, and this went on and went on and went on until recently, when the government announced that that was wrong. That was another fright. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything. I had to stay here. It was really, really it was worse than a prison, because prisoners at least can go out and play and exercise and eat and all that. This was a prison within the prison, all over the place. And not only here, in the States. This verbal harassing was all over the States. When I went to Australia, it was there. When I went to Singapore and India and the other places, it was also there. So this mind control started here when I came, and for some reason or other, it was able to expand all over the place. And that's what I'm really afraid of. That I'm not accepted by anybody for no reason of myself. And now they admit, saying that they did this because I was too good, I was too strong, so they had to wake me up, blah, 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 blah. And waking up, that's the problem. They wake me up 3 or 4 times in the night, and then I cannot get up. Instead of getting up at 6 o'clock and doing my exercise, I'll be getting up now. And even when I get up, I feel tired and I feel really rotten. And today was no example. Today was an example of that. Yesterday I got up, I forced myself to get up, and when I went outside, I had to go to sleep immediately. And I went to sleep just by the gym. That's where I was going to work out. It just popped out and I went to sleep. And that's the safest thing to do, because you don't want to drive under duress or something like that, which I don't do. Is there anything more you want?